Does anybody remember this channel called Sonicfire Phoenix? He is like the YouTube partner of my favorite YouTube channels, Woody and Daffy Duck. He makes lots of Sonic videos because apparently there aren't any more Sonic plush tubers. And I was a second big fan of his channel, just like Woody and Daffy Duck. Anyway, this document is about the lost episode of Sonicfire Phoenix that I just saw. And that creeped me out. I was browsing on YouTube, watching Woody Daffy Duck, when I saw a new video made by Sonicfire Phoenix. The new video is called SFP Short Sonic.exe. I was really getting scared right now because everyone hates Sonic.exe of its scariness. So anyway, I watched the video to see what's going on. When I looked at Sonic, he looked sad, like he had a very bad day. And he started crying and crying. And then suddenly, Tails came out, but he looked weird. His eyes, his mouth, his teeth were smiling like crazy, and then he talked in this weird voice. Is this what he said? Ah! You're crying, Sonic! I deserve to cry! I was thinking, Tails will never ever say that to his best friend Sonic. And then Sonic was praying, why? Why? And then Sonic.exe showed up. And Sonic.exe showed up. He grabbed Sonic and clawed his whole body, and then blood was spurting from beyond. And then Psycho Tails, which is actually the name of this crazy Tails, was going with Sonic.exe to kill all the other Sonicfire Phoenix characters. And then on the next scene showed Knuckles, Amy, and Shadow. They were busy doing random stuff. With all of a sudden, Sonic.exe and Psycho Tails came right by the other characters, and they were going to kill them. And then Sonic.exe yelled, "It's time to die!" So Sonic.exe and Psycho Tails killed Amy, Knuckles, and Shadow. And then it cut this, and then it cut the static, and then cut to black. And then it's the next scene. See, and then this next scene made my blood run cold. It was Sonic.exe and Psycho Tails staring at me with their creepy eyes. And then Sonic.exe showing his normal line, "I am God." I was up, "No you're not, no you're not." And then the next thing shows Psycho Tails' face, but it didn't say "I am God too." It said, "Best friend." Well, it doesn't make sense since Tails is Sonic's best friend. And then the video ended with the dead corpse of Sonic, Knuckles, Amy, and Shadow. I was crying when I saw that. I'm sorry, it's just too sad to ask. and I cried in my bed at what I saw. And I will never forget that sad video that I just saw. It was the creepiest moment for me. And then, sorry about that. Anyway, and I went to bed. And then I woke up when I saw Sonic.exe and Psycho Tales staring at me. I was like, what do you want from me? Then Sonic.exe and Psycho Tales walked up to me with a knife, and a knife. Sonic.exe had a knife, and Psycho Tales had an axe. Psycho Tales cut into my legs and my arms, and Sonic.exe chopped my brain off. And then puddles of blood splattered all over my mattress. And they looked up onto the camera saying, "What are you looking at?" And then they charged at the camera. I will never forget the moment when I got killed like it was a nightmare.